I was so busy jamming the new album by AFI, Silver Bleeds the Black Sun. Excuse me. Let's get into it. What's up? What's up? What's up? Sitting here jamming out to Silver Bleeds the Black Sun again because I've been jamming it pretty consistently, since it came out, since its release in October 3rd to be exact. And I was really, really anticipating this album. I thought it was going to be different. I didn't know how, where to expect the differences. But this album is no exception, man, to the complete badass discography that AFI has consistently put out. They formed in 91 in Ukiah, California. I'm saying that right. Members include Davey Havok, Jade Puget, Hunter Bergen, Adam Carson. Might be forgetting someone maybe from those early years. But yeah, man, early years AFI, of course, was really raw, really, really like just grimy, poor production. I love that kind of shit. Dork, 1993. Behind the Times, EP, 93 as well. Eddie Picnics All Wet. I try to say that 5 times. That came out in 94. And these are like the core raw punk rock albums that like just staples in every classic punk collection. I love them. Poor quality, poor times, good times. Sometimes bring the best music. So then there was like a little transition there in 95 where Bombing the Bay came out, and you could feel that there was some building on the production level there. Came out just, a little cleaner, a little less scruff. And Fly in the Ointment, 95 as well, was a really kick-ass little ditty that they put out. I really like that one. But I did not find AFI until probably around 96 and 97 in my life. And at that time, I think it was the album cover, Shut Your Mouth and Open Your Eyes, that really caught my attention at the record store. And I was like, ooh, what is this? And at the time, I didn't even have a computer. So, you don't know what you're going to get. You just grab something based on the artwork. That's the good times to me. Just grabbing something based on the artwork. You don't get to know in advance what you're getting. Look at that little crazy ass hair there. What's going on? Hey. Her. I just wanted to say hey. All right, so my little hair said hey. But I went back, flipping through after I got that one. Sure as hell went back to the record store, flipping through little CDs, and picked up Very Proud of You, which is from 96, and then Answers That and Stay Fashionable. That was 95. Those albums, man, they were really, really epic for me. They were life-changing albums for me because those were the first albums I heard by AFI, and you could definitely feel the horror punk influence. I felt the Misfits influence there. I really enjoyed that. Got a call. All right, sorry. So, duty calls, money talks. Gotta answer the calls. And anyway, back to what I was saying. Those albums, man, those had like punk and horror punk, definitely a lot of Misfits influence, definitely a lot of hardcore influence in those records. I love it because I love some hardcore. And where was I at? So 97, Shut Your Mouth and Open Your Eyes, but then there was a Fire Inside EP in 98. That was really great too. The Black Sails EP, one of my faves. I've got that on vinyl. I love that. The Black Sails in the Sunset, one of my faves. Got that on vinyl. Love that. All Hallows EP, 99. The Art of Drowning, 2000. Man, you can really, really feel the change in those albums. There was like this moving towards the gothic punk elements, just a lot of their roots. I think they're just very, very creative and artistic, and they don't have boundaries. Too many bands have boundaries. Too many people have limited mindsets, man. Like, open your mind. If you opened your mind, you might like the new fucking album because it's really cool. And sorry. Yeah, so Days of the Phoenix EP came out. Then that was 2001. Then there was something called 336, little ditty, looks like a vinyl, looks like a single. You know what? I don't know what that is. I think I'm gonna have to go back and check that out. 2002, Sing the Sorrow. 2003, this is where they started to kind of just like blow up in the world that I knew them. AFI, self-titled, 2004. Man, these guys are just consistently putting out material, and it's all good. Miss Murder, 2006, was a huge hit off of December Underground, and I think just kind of like threw them to the top of the charts with like the MTV, just kind of being in full throttle there, and like the video for Miss Murder, all their videos were just very theatrical and cool, and kind of like very dramatic visuals and colors, and just really, really nice. I like them. Still like those songs off of December Underground. They did Crash Love, 2009. To be honest, I kind of fell off the wagon at that point, in more ways than one. No, I did fall off the wagon for AFI around this time. I think maybe the over commercialization of December Underground, even though I love that album, it probably like burned me out. And then there was Burials in 2013. I haven't given that a listen, although I did hear a song off of that album and I absolutely love it, called 17 Crimes. It's one of my favorites to sing along to. It's really good. And then AFI, the Blood album, 2017. The Missing Man, 2018. Looking Tragic, Begging for Trouble, 2021. Bodies, 2021. Sing the Sorrow Deluxe came out in 2024. And Silver Bleeds the Black Sun, which is the newest contribution to the music community, which is very gothic, very post-punk, very dark, and very atmospheric. I really like it. It's got this hollowed drum sound that just brings me back mentally to Bauhaus, and it actually puts me in a very gray warehouse somewhere in Belarus. And I'm all decked out in attire, and I'm dancing, and I'm dancing, and I'm dancing. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I love it. And there is a lot of like Billy Idol vibes on here. He does vocally, he steps way out of the regular like box, man, out of the comfort zone box. Some Billy Idol vibes. I don't know if I've even read that anywhere. I just really hear it. Like some early Billy Idol. He was pretty damn cool for his era. And Bauhaus, of course, I feel a lot of that on this album. The Cure, and some of Davies' side projects, like Dream Car, which is very, very synth pop 80s. Very cool. Just, something I again need to like go dive deeper into. Black Audio was really cool side project of Davies. I remember that very well back in 2009, 2010, whenever that happened. So in between this entirely long catalog of fucking badass music, there have been time and energy for side projects. Can I have a little bit of that energy, Davey, Mr. Havoc? I need it. And you're looking really good. You're looking good with your little Bob Ross looking ass. Look like you came straight out the Bywater fucking pastry shop with your little Bob Ross hair. I like it. It looks very nice. And Davey has always looked phenomenal. Whatever era that man is in, he is representing it to the fullest in his style, in his look. His appearance has always matched where the music is. And I think that says a lot about his mindset. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, tend to go where the mind goes. And that's how sometimes we create as artists. So anyway, I'll probably get banned for sharing anything because it's so popular now, but you should just go check out the damn album and buy it. Support your artist. Don't forget, you gotta still support your artist, and the best way to do that these days is by buying their actual vinyl, a CD, a cassette if they're making it. Buy merchandise, you know, not just streaming platforms. Streaming platforms, they're just, you know, I'm guilty. But also, like and subscribe my little channel, and share your comments, share your thoughts on this new AFI album with me, because I am curious to know what other people think. I know, you know, there's been a lot of mixed reviews on it and mixed reaction, mostly because the limited mindset fans that just don't want to hear anything different. They just want to hear The Art of Drowning and Shut Your Mouth and Open Your Eyes over and over again, forever, you know. But these guys are proving that they're not going to do that. They're just going to continue to pump out the jams, and I'm going to continue to check out the jams. So peace, have a great day, and see you soon.